JTM Rc-Warbirds 90mm L-39. So where we left off was the dry fit test. As you guys can see there. So what I'm going to be now doing is installing servos. I'm using Hitec 225 metal gear servos all the way around. The reason why I'm using the Hitec 225s is that the wings, compared to the Black Bay Hawk, the wings are a little bit thicker, so I've kind of measured the servo inside the area which will fit perfectly in there and give me enough depth without the servo being too far down with the control arm sticking. Have to use the longest servo arm to make the servo stick out and move the aileron or the flap or the rudder area. So let's go ahead and install one into the rudder. So also I will be using, this is called an EZ-Servo mount. So this will be mounted onto the servo, and the EZ-Servo mount will go inside and lock onto the wood, allowing me to remove the servo. If the servo goes bad or anything, I can just unscrew it and take the servo out, because right now there is not any way to place the servos in there without having an EZ-Servo mount to make sure the servo's completely locked in there and removable at the same time. So let me get you guys a demonstration of what I'll be doing by using a rudder. I'm going to take the rudder here off. Again, this piece does come off. It's screwed in and held in with carbon fiber tubes with a screw in the back here. So I'm going to pop off the rudder section and give you an example by installing the 225 metal gear with the EZ-Servo inside the rudder area. So let's get to the installing of the Hitec 225 metal gear inside the rudder area. Okay, so I've got the EZ-Servo mount here, and we have the HS 225 metal gear here. This is just something to show you of what the EZ-Servo mount looks like. It actually has 4 screws that sit in here and 2 on top. So if I unscrew these 2, the servo will pop out. I have my servo already set up to show you guys here. As you can see there, the servo's sitting on the plate. So this has been roughed up with my Dremel tool. We have 4 screws here holding the servo to the little mount. By me unscrewing these 2 would allow the whole servo to come out and the plate to stay inside. So what we're going to do here is, I got some accelerant here that I'm going to spray just to get that nice and ready for the CA. I'm going to add CA glue. So all along the back here, it's going to pretty much melt it to this plate here. Now I want to get the angle before I hit that back and make it stick. About right there. Let me test it. The angle of where I will be dremeling the control arm straight across there. As you guys can see what the little silver screws are. I can unbolt those and pull the whole servo out, and the servo tray is going to stay there. You can feel the back of the stab area warm as the accelerant in the CA is cooking. Just about stuck there. So that's how I'll be doing all the servos there. I'll go ahead and line this up here to where I'm going to Dremel for the control horn to make the rudder move. And this is how I'll be installing all the servos, using Hitec 225 metal gears and EZ-Servo mounts, which I got over at TM Jets, about $3 or $4 a piece.